from Asia, and it's called Tikki Tikki Tembo. And in China, China's in Asia, we talked about it, it was that rooster country. In China, a long, long time ago, they used to give their boys, well, names, just like we give our boys names here. Like you boys all have a name. That's Griffin and Fisher and Nathan and Colin. But if you were the first boy in your family, you would have a super long name. But if you were the second boy in your family, you would have a really, really, really short name. That's just how they named their boys.
I'm a short one.
So listen, yeah, you're the second boy, so you would have a short name. But Colin might have a name like Colin, Jack, Matthew, Indy, Philip, Yesbeck. Like he would have a really long name, and you would just be Nathan. That would be kind of funny. Okay, so this story is called Tikki Tikki Tembo, and it's about two boys that live in a family in China, and one has a really long name and one has a really short name, and they get into all kinds of trouble. Here is their little mountain village where they live. Okay, let's get started. I have to save my words because this name is really long. Once upon a time, a long, long time ago, it was custom of all the fathers and mothers in China to give their first and honored sons great long names, but the second sons were given hardly any name at all. In a small mountain village, there lived a mother who had two little sons. Her second son she called Chang.
Chang.
Chang. That was little. It meant little or nothing. But her first and honored son she called Tikki Tikki Tembo, no Sa Rembo, Chari Bari Ruchi, Pip Peri Pembo.
What?
That was his name. And it meant the most wonderful thing in the whole wide world. Oh, that's a long name. Every morning the mother went to wash in a little stream near her home, and the two boys always went chattering along with her. On the bank was an old well. Don't go near the well, Mother said, or you will surely fall in. This is a well, and at the bottom of the well there's a lot of water. And people in villages used to take a bucket and let the bucket go all the way to the bottom of the well and scoop up some water, and that's how they would get their drinking water. But it's very deep and very long, and you wouldn't want to fall down there.
We don't have any.
Eleanor, why don't you go sit next to Nathan so you can see better? I'll scoot over a little. Okay, so here we go. This is where the trouble begins. The boys did not always listen to their mother. And one day they were playing beside the well, and on the well when Chang fell in. Oh no. Tikki Tikki Tembo, no Sa Rembo, Chari Bari Ruchi, Pit Peri Pembo ran as fast as his little legs could carry him to his mother and said, "Most honorable mother, Chang has fallen into the well." "The waters roar, little blossom. I cannot hear you," said the mother. Then Tikki Tikki Tembo, no Sa Rembo, Chari Bari Ruchi, Pit Peri Pembo raised his voice and cried, "Oh, most honorable one, Chang has fallen into the well." "Oh, that troublesome boy," said Mom. "Run and get the old man with the ladder to fish him out." Mom wasn't very happy, was she? Then Tikki Tikki Tembo, no Sa Rembo, Chari Bari Ruchi, Pit Peri Pembo ran as fast as his little legs could carry him to the old man with the ladder and said, "Old man with the ladder, Chang has fallen into the well. Will you come and fish him out?" "So," said the old man with the ladder, "Chang has fallen into the well. He better hurry up, don't you think?" And he ran as fast as his old legs could carry him. Step over step, he went into the well, picked up little Chang, step over step, over, brought him out of the well. Thank goodness. And he pumped the water out of him and pushed the air into him and pumped the water out of him and pushed the air into him. And soon, Chang was just as good as ever. Phew. He was okay. He was lucky. Time went by. It was festival time in China. What do you guys see here?
A dragon.
Dragon.
It's fake.
It is fake. Did you know that the Chinese believe that dragons bring them good luck? So every time they have a party or a festival, they will dress up and carry dragon puppets and dance and sing with dragons because it's a good luck charm. Kind of cool.
Sassy. When I was watching politics, I saw a dragon.
You did?
Yeah, it was
Okay.
super long.
Now listen, look what happened. Not for several months did the boys go near that well again, but after the festival of the 8th moon, they ran to the well to eat their rice cakes. Uh-oh. I think trouble's going to happen again. They ate near the well, they played around the well, they walked on the well, and Tikki, Tikki, Tembo, No Saw, Rambo, Chari, Ruchi, Pit, Perry, Pembo fell into the well.
Two.
Ah, oh no. Chang ran as fast as his little legs could carry him to the mother and said, "Oh, most honorable mother, Tikki, Tikki, Tembo, No Saw, Rambo, Chari, Ruchi, Pit, Perry, Pembo has fallen into the well." "The waters roar, little one. I cannot hear you," said mother. So little Chang took a deep breath. "Oh, mother, most honorable," he panted. "Tikki, Tikki, Tembo, No Saw, Rambo, Chari, Ruchi, Pip, Perry, Pembo's fallen into the well." "Tiresome child, what are you trying to say?" said mother. She still didn't hear him. He has to say that long name one more time. Oh my goodness. "Honorable mother, Chari, Rambo, Tikki, Tikki," he gasped. "Pip, Pip has fallen into the well." "Unfortunate son, surely the evil spirits have bewitched your tongue. Speak your brother's name with reverence," said the mother. Oh my goodness. Poor little Chang was all out of breath from saying that great long name, and he didn't think he could say it one more time, but then he thought of his brother in the well, and he was worried. Chang bowed his little head to the sand, and took a deep breath, and slowly, very slowly said his name. Will you help Chang and say it with him? I will help you.
Yeah.
"Most honorable mother, Tikki, Tikki, Tembo, No Saw, Rambo, Chari, Ruchi, Pip, Perry, Pembo is at the bottom of the well. Oh, not my first and honored son, heir of all I possess. Run quickly and tell the old man with the ladder that your brother has fallen into the well." She finally heard. I bet you guys helped her here. So Chang ran as fast as his little legs would carry him to the old man with the ladder. Under a tree, the old man with the ladder sat bowed and silent. Old man," shouted Chang. "Come right away. Tikki, Tikki, Tembo, No Saw, Rambo, Chari, Ruchi, Pip, Perry, Pembo's fallen into the stone well." But there was no answer. Puzzled, he waited. Then with his very last bit of breath, he shouted, "Will you shout with me?"
Yeah.
"Old man with the ladder! Tikki, Tikki, Tembo, No Saw, Rambo, Chari, Ruchi, Pip, Perry, Pembo is at the bottom of the well." Oh, the old old man was sleeping and dreaming. He had to wake him up. Poor little Chang was frightened. He couldn't say that long name again. Please, old man with the ladder, please wake up and help me get my brother out of the well. So the old man woke up and finally started to walk towards the well. They had to go all the way down this path and all the way through the town. Are they going to make it in time? The old man with the ladder hurried as fast as his old legs could carry him. Step over step, he went into the well, and step over step out of the well with the little boy in his arms. Then he pumped the water out of him and pushed the air into him, and pumped the water out of him and pushed the air into him. But little Tikki, Tembo, no saw Rainbow, Chari, Bari, Ruchi, Pit, Perry, Bambo had been in the water so long, all because of his great long name, that the moon rose many times before he was quite the same. That means it took him many days to feel better. And from that day to this, the Chinese have always thought it wise to give all of their children little short names instead of long ones. Does that make sense? Phew. He was okay. But do you think it's safer to have a short name if you get into trouble and need help than have a long name like Tikki, Tembo's? Because that takes so long to tell people, doesn't it?
It sounds even shorter.
That's short. Okay, that's kind of a silly Chinese story. Does anybody